Oi, tudo bem? Todos vocês me conhecem, eu sou Davidson e hoje estamos fazendo Noite de Cultura aqui nos Estados Unidos e desde agora nós só vamos conversar em inglês. De novo, sejam bem-vindos todos vocês e vamos aprender a fazer uma coisa culinária dos Estados Unidos, ok? Ok. Today we are in Tammy's kitchen. Tammy is my sister-in-law. All of you know Emily. Tammy is Emily's sister. So we're here today in Tammy's kitchen, and we're going to learn how to make a breakfast dish that is traditional in America. And what dish is that going to be, Tammy?
It is going to be French toast.
French toast.
French toast.
So the first thing we're going to do is talk about all of the items in your kitchen that you will need to make this food. And we'll start over here on this side with the ingredients.
You are going to need a loaf of bread. You are going to need eggs. You are going to need milk. And you are going to need cinnamon.
You will also need a frying pan, a whisk or a fork, a measuring cup, and you will also need a baking pan, a small baking pan.
For our toppings, you will need maple syrup. You will need strawberries. You will need bananas or any fruit. And you will need powdered sugar.
And so you can eat it, you will need plates, knives, and forks. A couple other things you're going to need are oil or vegetable oil, or you can use butter or margarine, or you can do a vegetable oil spray. Any one of those will serve our purpose.
You will also need a spatula to flip the French toast. So we know what we need. We are going to make a French toast batter now. So you will need eggs to crack them in the baking dish.
Yes.
Okay, I know what to call it.
She's cracking the eggs into the baking dish. She cracked 4 eggs into the baking dish.
Now you will need milk. Put it in your measuring cup
She's measuring the milk.
and pour it in your dish.
She's pouring the milk in the dish.
So you can use your whisk or your fork to mix the batter.
She's mixing the batter. She's mixing the eggs and the milk together.
Now you will need your cinnamon and sprinkle it on the batter.
She's opening the cinnamon, and she's sprinkling the cinnamon on the batter. She's mixing the cinnamon with the eggs and the milk. We now have eggs, milk, and cinnamon to make our French toast batter.
Now that we have our French toast batter made, we are going to make our French toast. To make our French toast, you are going to need a loaf of bread.
Light the oven or the stove so that the flame is on medium-high. will be using the oil spray.
Spray the pan.
She sprayed the pan.
Now you will get your batter and your bread, and you will coat your bread with the batter.
She's coating the bread with batter.
And then place it in your frying pan.
Do you need to wait till it's hot, or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter.
You don't have to wait for it to be hot. It doesn't matter. It'll heat up and it will be fine.
Get another piece of bread and coat it with the batter and place it in the pan.
How long should you let it sit?
Depending if you have the pan heated up beforehand or not, it could take a minute to about 2.5 minutes. So then you flip the bread when it's a golden brown. So I'm flipping the bread.
She flipped the bread and it's golden brown. This French toast is brought to you by DNS English School. Inglés de verdade. Inglés como americanos.
Once the bread is golden brown on both sides, you're going to take it out of the pan and put it on a plate.
Now that our French toast is done, we're going to put our toppings on it and make it yummy. So our first plate will be...
Some like to use powdered sugar to make it delicious, so just sprinkle some powdered sugar on it. So I'm sprinkling powdered sugar on it, and that's one of them. Another one that people like to do to make it yummy is to add butter and maple syrup.
A little bit of butter.
So he is adding the butter. And then the maple syrup.
Pouring the maple syrup on the French toast.
Another topping to make it yummy is fruit. Any fruit. Today we're going to use strawberries and bananas. So we are adding the strawberries and bananas.
Cutting the banana onto the French toast and the strawberries. Awesome.
And you can also add the
Yes,
fruit to...
and on top of the fruit, you can also add some of the powdered sugar if you like. So we have our French toast with powdered sugar, our French toast with butter and maple syrup, and our French toast with fruit.
Now we have our taste testers who are going to eat our French toast and let us know if it's yummy. So we have Dustin is going to eat our maple syrup and butter one. Okay, go ahead, Dustin. Try our maple syrup.
Yum.
And we have Dallin, who's going to eat our strawberry and banana one. And tell us if it's yummy. You going to eat that, baby? Right here. Ooh, yum. Mmm. Is that yummy? Yay! And now Devin's going to eat our powdered sugar one.
Camera shy, it's okay.
How is it? Thumbs up?
Yeah!
Yeah!
So, obrigado por aprender a fazer French toast conosco e até a próxima noite de cultura. Tchau!
Bye!